So I'm currently at a point where I find trading live to be extremely boring stuff. It's Monday today and I haven't even looked at the charts because I know Mondays tend to be a terrible day to trade. I made 6% last week and I'm waiting for Tuesday to even look at the charts. Yet most people are rushing in, new week, excited about new price action, and they all people have already taken losses, wins, all of that crazy stuff, and it's just Monday morning. And I thought that I would never get to this point where I found trading boring or when I didn't care that much about the profits. But this actually happens when you learn to build confidence in yourself by your ability to follow your plan and to actually develop a plan that works. Because I know that whatever happens in the market, I don't care. Because I have confidence in myself and I've proven to myself that I'm able to trade properly and that the market itself, trading live, is actually a really boring endeavor when you get to that profitable stage, because there is no uncertainty. I have my plan. I have a really high win rate. I would say 75% win rate. And I just know that I just execute my plan. Like, there is no more to it. And when you kind of prove to yourself that you're able to do that, then all you do is you execute your plan. You don't care about whatever happens in the market outside of your plan. You couldn't care less and you don't care. But most people don't get to that stage because, one, they don't do enough work on themselves. Like, it's going to feel really frustrating in the beginning to actually have trading psychology, trading discipline, and to actually, you tell yourself that you're able to stick to your plan, but you choose to not stick to it because who cares? It's just a profit challenge, right? But that is, obviously it's true. There's nothing forcing you to press that button, but it's still a way of avoiding responsibility. And secondly, most people don't have a good enough trading plan and a good enough understanding of the market. And that's why they don't have confidence in themselves, because this stems from confidence. They don't have confidence in their own ability. That's why they feel FOMO. That's why they feel anger. That's why they feel frustration, because they don't have confidence in themselves. So when you actually build that confidence, you realize that the market is going to be open every single week, like every day except weekends, and there is no need to rush to do anything. As long as you get 2 to 3 high quality setups every single week, you don't feel that FOMO, because obviously the market is going to make large moves, but who cares? When you don't follow the plan and you win, then you just feel bad about yourself. I think I made one week, a while ago, I made 15% in 1 week by not following the plan, but then I blew the whole account. It's so meaningless. If you're not able to trade properly and consistently, what's the point? I've made large percent on challenges, not following the plan, and then it always faded. It didn't work out long term. So why would I even do that? If you just get consistently 2% on most of your trades and you have a 70 to 75% win rate, then it's just a matter of time before you pass that 100K funded challenge and before you start getting $2,000 payouts every single trade. So obviously that's not fancy at all. You don't even need 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5R. Obviously most of the best traders I've seen, they just shoot for 2R every single time, because they know that they are really good, so they know when to trade and they have a high win rate. But they know also that the market oftentimes doesn't move too much in one direction. It always makes some pullback in order to make the skill gap higher between the professionals and amateurs, so that if you just become really good at trading, then all you need is 1 to 2. Most people can't get 1 to 2 because they don't have the technical skills or understanding to get high win rates on 1 to 2. That's why they try to overcompensate, because they're insecure about their abilities. So they think that if I just get 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5, then it doesn't matter if I lose that much because the winners cover the losers. But professionals understand that their job is to be good in trading. Your job is to be a good trader. And obviously you need a positive risk to reward ratio, but you don't need that much because you have a so high win rate. But amateurs think that the market is so difficult, unpredictable, and they don't feel like they have any control because they just know too little. People say you have enough trading information, you know enough about technical analysis, but I can guarantee you, you don't. You don't have enough technical skills in the market, because the best traders in the world oftentimes, not all of them, but oftentimes have a really high win rate. And then they just don't need that large risk reward ratio. They just get frequent setups, and sometimes they just go break even, so they don't even lose 1%. So it's not 1 to 2, it's what, like 0 to 2. Like, they don't lose, like they go break even. But most amateurs, they always lose, and they have to set 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5. But professionals don't care. They just know that they just get large capital, and then they just trade 1 to 2. And at the end of the week, they make 2%, 4%, 6%, and that's it. Even if they just make 2%, then it's still like 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, depending on the account size, dollars, and that's just within a week. So they realize that if you have enough capital, you don't need to make insane returns on one single trade. And they never treat one single trade as a lottery ticket either. They just treat it like every single else trade, and they just go for it. So most people feel this feeling of frustration. When is the market going to give me a setup? This is a new week. And even trading on Mondays in itself gives you a pretty bad start of the week. Like, imagine the weekend is over, you go into a fresh new week, and you take an L. Like, then you feel frustrated even before the week begins. That's crazy. And it's the same on Fridays as well. People want to take insane trades on Friday. Friday tend to be better than Mondays, so you can obviously trade Fridays, but you just have to be more careful. Like, and I used to do this mistake as well. I used to start Mondays off with trading aggressively, and Mondays are the worst day to trade every single week, and I lost, and I already lost mentally before the week has even begun. And it's the same with Friday. It's the end of the week, smart money is closing their positions, and it's not that good of a trading opportunity, and you go into the week taking big losses, and you're frustrated because you finish the week in a really bad mood, in a really bad way, and you're frustrated the whole weekend. And then you go into Monday again and you take another L. Just stay away from Mondays overall. Trade Fridays, but be more careful. Don't take too many trades. Don't risk too much on Fridays. Go in Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays when you have more clarity, and just obviously just slaughter the market. Take what you can, and that's it. This comes from knowledge. This comes from trading knowledge and confidence in yourself. Because for me, I try to operate the same way smart money does. And they oftentimes don't trade aggressively on Mondays, especially Monday mornings, because the market has to rebalance, and you have to get some sort of clarity of what the market wants to do. The market's job a lot of times is to clear liquidity. It's just like a casino where you have to clear liquidity and like shake everyone else out of the market, and then we can start a new week. But then people try to join when it's just clearing liquidity. Wait for the weekly candle to open to create some sort of wick, the daily candle, like wait for the market to create a new pattern, a new rhythm, and then go into it on Tuesdays when you know smart money is opening large positions and you can trade with them. Because on Tuesdays, It's just like you open a position, TP within short periods of time, because we have lots of volatility. The market isn't chopping around, it's just moving clean in the intended direction. And people say, oh, but trading 3 times a week is too little. So you want to add a losing day as well? Like, if trading profitably 3 days a week is too little for you, how do you solve that by adding a losing Monday on top of that as well? Like, that's crazy. Like, do you want to donate money to the market, or do you want to make money? And I saw the same in NQ as well. Like, not to hate on everyone, but I saw everyone lose on NQ last week. Everyone took the same long position and they got stopped out, and then the market moved. Why? Like, what does that tell me? That tells me like that everyone is suddenly trading the same time, the same pattern, the same trading setup. And that doesn't make sense. Like, how do you intend to be the 1% if you trade the same time and the exact same setup as everyone else? That doesn't make any sense. I don't do that personally. I trade my own style. I've never had a profitable, consistently working setup that came from someone else. Obviously, I've taken inspiration from everyone else, but I always developed something that worked for my mind, for my brain, and that worked for me, because the market will always test if you know what you're doing. And in the Discord, which is linked in the bio, I cover my trading strategy that I'm currently using, that I've used to pass a lot of challenges and get large payouts. And I give live market analysis every single day. I tell you which days are high probability, which days are low probability, and I create a nice trading community where everyone is winning. But what was I saying? So what you have to be doing is you have to go into the market with intention. You don't get paid for your hard work. You can backtest 10 hours every single day. But if you don't go into the market with intention, clear intention, and if you go in like not positioning yourself in the intended direction, then it's going to be so difficult. I'm not working hard on the market every single day. Like, this weekend, I did a lot of other stuff as well, and I didn't sit down and backtest all the time, because I know that that's not the secret. You just have to have intention. You have to position yourself with intention, and everything else is going to take care of itself. Like, trading feels so effortless when you get there, but you just see all of these gurus pop up, like this kid here, this guy here became profitable, and it just proves that this stuff works. But if you think that trading doesn't work, or people are just selling a Discord and that's how they make money, like, the thing is, people may be making money online by making videos like this, selling a Discord, but the thing is, that's small compared to what you could be making in trading. So why would you even envy someone doing that, like, compared to what they could be making in trading? I'm just saying. So I think everyone in this industry has the goal of becoming profitable and making consistent payouts from the markets, because if you get consistently profitable, then you can just stack accounts on accounts on accounts, and you can make so much more from doing that than everything else. But in order to get there, you have to do the right approach. And instead of blowing another challenge, just invest in a trading mentor, invest in your education, and learn what actually works. And from that point, everything will take care of itself. Like, all you have to do from there is buy a 10K challenge and like pass that challenge easily, get a payout, buy 100K, pass that, and continue playing that game, stack more and more accounts, and everything will take care of itself just from a small investment. Like, I've seen traders flip $100 into like massive amounts of money. But that's why I think people underestimate how simple you can just pass a challenge if you know what you're doing. But people want to go the other direction and try to focus on passing the challenge first and then learn what they're doing, instead of just learning how to trade properly and then pass the challenge. But you have to make this learning process interesting for yourself, so you look forward to trading and learning trading, not like it just becomes pain all the time. But that's it for today. Good luck.